You notice how I always have to do a part two to everything. Yeah, I just been noticing that. I don't think it's ever going to stop either, because I keep getting interruptions. Don't know why people. Anyway, so yeah, what makes me sad would be, um, when, uh, okay, yeah, I got it. When people, people at school, they don't understand me, why I don't talk. That also goes on with the anger thing. Both of those, when people just don't understand why I don't talk, I would tell them, in my head I'm thinking, well, when you understand, like, is that the only question you can come up with? Like, why don't I talk? Like, one time somebody was like, does your mom not allow you to talk? That's like the dumbest question ever. Like, to me, I'm just like, people, I'm not a mute. Same questions every single day. Like, yes, I do talk at home, of course. Then why don't I talk at school? Silence. Because I don't know how to answer that question. I haven't really figured out why I don't talk at school. I guess it's because, okay, I think it's because the people are a little bit too talkative. They don't really let me say my answer. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because whenever I try to, say something, they ask me a question. If it's something that I know the answer to and feel comfortable saying it to, like, not something about hair, because when talking about if my hair is real and stuff, I still can't get over that. I still can't. Yeah, like, that's the stuff I don't like to talk about. But if there are things that I know the answer to and can talk about, and it doesn't bother me or anything, then I can say stuff like that. You would probably see a different side of me if you ask those kind of questions. But yeah, it's just sad when, things like that happen. I don't know how else to say this. Certain things, you know, well, I don't know how I'm saying this. Well, okay. So, I sit at a table with, like, let's see. Now it's three because one of them has, going to a new school now. Like, when it was like the four of us, or like four or more of us, we were at this table, and every time they would start talking about stuff they did at their house together, like sleepovers and stuff, it would just make me feel so sad, and you know, I just didn't feel right being there because they were at this thing without me. And then when we talk about it, they'd be like, well, she couldn't be there because she doesn't talk. It wouldn't be right if she was there not talking, I'd be like, wow. Especially when I really want to have a conversation, but like when they start talking about stuff they did there, how much fun they had, all the other stuff that I was not in, like, I don't like that. I just wish we were around each other more. I wish I talked more. I wish things were better. Yeah. If they could just talk about things that relate to me instead of what they did, that would be so much better. Like, so much better, man. Okay. Um, for high school, I would like to make better friends. I would like to start talking to people, start fresh. I'm already watching these videos, learning how to talk to new people, you know. Some of the things I learned from that is to go up to them and, just start talking to them, ask them questions, and, you know, that's what I got so far. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what I am learning to do. Um, Also, I am, I want to dress nicer, have everything organized and not so cluttered, and I just want to be neat, and I'm kind of neat, but like not to the point where I don't know, like my book bag. It's neat. It's just really heavy. Like I hate that. I just wish I could make things lighter. I wish I could stop putting things on the ground. Like in this section of my bed, there's like stuff down in this corner that I don't know how. I don't know. I guess we both need two garbage cans in here because things end up on the floor, and I just don't want that to happen when I go to high school. I just want everything to be nice and neat, and I want to have a good time, you know, with my friends when I make friends and stuff like that. Hmm. Also, okay, says I have a thing when people mess with my papers. When people mess with my papers, they always end up bending the paper. And I don't like that. When it's my thing, I like everything straight like it was before. Like, okay. When it comes to this house, hmm. Alright, this house, I don't want to say too much about it, but when it comes to being a front or anywhere that's not in this room, we have a dirty problem that comes to my paper or my notebook or whatever I'm using. And I just don't like that. I like everything that I have to be like it was. And just seeing a big, either a little spot or a grease spot or a crumbled up paper, all that other stuff, no. Because when it comes to the teacher, I just don't know. When it comes to the teacher, I want to be like they had it. I don't want them to think that my house, everything around it is dirty and stuff. I don't like that. That's why I was mad when, I had a fit, like, really. I did not like it one bit when she was, she was all like, she was like, she kept on saying, give me the paper, and give me the notebook, because she needs to look at the paper, and sometimes when it's like that, I'm just like, it's almost every single time when it's time to do my homework. I always dread that feeling when I know I have to go in that room or up front and, give her my notebook or my paper or anything I have because something will get on it. It's just what it is. And I won't stop screaming and yelling and whatever I have to do. I won't stop until I get it back. Because I just can't. I can just imagine it coming back to me with, one or two little spots that I don't want there. It's just, I don't like that. Well, there's like some other things I want to say too. We'll say, I wish that I had someone where I can, tell all my personal business to, like, not my sisters, because, my sisters, they love to tell everything I talk about, like, especially Lena and Aaron, they tell everything, like, everything. And yeah, I would not like that. Also, something fun to tell. Let's see. The people on Soundtrap. I'm sorry to talk about you, but yeah, people on Soundtrap. I don't know. Maybe it's Facebook. Both of them. Okay, so like, they keep on telling me that they're gonna fix my problems. Matter of fact, this lady that I'm talking to keeps on saying, give me your username or whatever that you need to do. Just do that, and then they'll fix my problem. Well, here's the thing. I've been trying to tell them over and over and over what has been going on with the things I'm working on Soundtrap, and they don't seem to get the hint. Because nothing has been solved at all. And this man is now telling me, you need to calm down on your aggressiveness, When I'm mad, I will tell you. Okay? That's what there's emojis for. That's what there's for. So yeah, like, how about you just fix the problem and maybe I'll stop being mad? How about that? Like, just fix the problem. I don't know what it was. Like, you're the one that told me to go and put in, my, stuff, put in my question, the username stuff. I did all that, and apparently you can't seem to find It's called go to the email. You know, that little mail thing, symbol, whatever. You know, it's at the top. I bet everybody can find that. You click on it, and you read the message. I don't know what kind of thing you was on where you could not find my message. I don't get it. What? What is that all about? Yeah, I don't get it. Also, whenever I make a song or whatever, it's like they hate me. You can look at every other person who is making the same kind of music, and theirs sounds so much better. I don't know if it's because I'm using a Chromebook or because I'm I don't know. Maybe they're using better equipment and I'm using low tech stuff. But it should be equal. Mine shouldn't sound worse than everybody else's. It should be the same. Same. And it's not like that. Mm. Oh yeah, in the next coming videos, I have decided to, try out some different things, probably a fashion show or an acting scene. Um, tell me some things that I can do. Name some things besides my lip sync stuff. The things I do. We can do fashion show, acting. Let's see, art stuff. You know, singing competition. All those cool things. Um, yeah. If you want to see that, just tell me. Yeah. And that's all I got for this video. So that's all. Goodbye.